Your new sense of self. April 27, 2016. Dear ones, there are many initiations that accompany ascension. Because you are not concerned with your personal ascension and are working for Gaia, there are certain dispensations that are available. For one thing, because you have put the needs of the planet before your personal needs, your consciousness will greatly expand, as will the scope of your creative sharing. We the Arcturians are commending you because many of you have not taken your time to commend yourself. We want to remind you that there is no conceit in the higher frequencies. In fact, the Dark Ones created the concept of conceit, so that people would not understand and accept their own higher abilities. We want you to know that the darkness is losing its chokehold on the people. Many people on your world were never aware of the dark underbelly of their country. All they knew was what the propaganda on the television and public media told them. The masses accepted the media information as the truth because it was normal to have the few rule the many. However, we galactics are here now to remind you all that there is no need for any rulership in any country. However, the force of habit is strong for humanity, and there have been rulers for most of humanity's incarnations. Hence, it is normal and expected. Fortunately, in the fifth-dimensional reality to which you are awakening, everyone is a sovereign being, and are able to rule themselves. Furthermore, they do not consider the concept of ruling others. Instead they perceive an organized system to which all the members of their society can contribute and share. Fifth-dimensional societies know that everyone within that frequency of reality and beyond is capable of ruling themselves. Without the polarity of light and dark, there is no victim and no ruler. Instead, everyone lives within cooperation. Since each being feels complete within their own fifth-dimensional expression of self, they do not need to take from others or have power over others. Everyone is connected in unconditional love. We know that this concept is almost unimaginable for our ones who have spent many incarnations living within the constrictions of a third-dimensional reality. In fact, many whose consciousness is still limited to the third dimension, still believe in death. They have not yet remembered that when one dies, they return to their higher dimensional expressions of self. Unfortunately, when they decide to take a third-dimensional incarnation, they usually embrace the third-dimensional concept of death. We wish to tell you that your greatest enemy is not the Dark Ones. Your greatest, and perhaps only, enemy is that when you take an earth vessel, you often forget your true multidimensional self. We want you all to know that remembering your multidimensional self is the most important key in your ascension process. As you, our grounded ones, continue with your current incarnation, or take another incarnation, you will find a very different earth. Those who will remain on Earth during the escalation of the Gaia's frequency rate will be joyful to experience the steady rise in the baseline frequency of Earth. In reality, there has been a rise in frequency that has been occurring for the last 2,000 years, but the acceleration was so minuscule, and you were all so busy keeping your nose to the grindstone, that you did not notice. There have also been times when Earth was traveling through lower frequency energy fields. In these eras, civilizations that were enjoying a peak society quickly declined into fall. During these times of declining energy fields, most humans could not expand their consciousness into higher frequencies, and some societies were totally wiped out. During these eras, humanity was unable to conceive of the planet as a living being, and greatly disrespected, even murdered, many of Gaia's land, plants, animals, and other humans. However, these dark times are coming to an end because Gaia is now traveling through a very high-frequency energy field. Of course, the humans who have greatly profited from the dark energy fields are still trying to have power over others. However, even though the many Dark Ones are doing everything they can to maintain their power over others, the higher energy fields are feeding higher light into those of you who are able to accept it. It is mainly during the eras in which Earth is moving through cosmic areas of higher light that you, the members of humanity, are able to realize that, just as humans are experiencing the impact of higher frequencies of light, so does the planet. with the awareness and acceptance of the higher light, especially if it is a conscious acceptance, the illusions that ruled Earth during the darker times are revealed. The main illusion that is now melting under the higher frequencies of light is the illusion that one person could have power over another. As these higher frequencies of light enter your pineal gland/crown chakra, you are slowly, or quickly, regaining your multidimensional memory. As this expanded memory comes online in your daily life, you have the opportunity to regain an ever-expanding understanding and intimacy with your own multidimensional self. This expanded relationship with yourself gives you great courage, because yourself is not limited to the third-dimensional earth vessel that you are wearing. With this freedom, they can consciously connect with the one of the fifth dimension and beyond. Your conscious connection with the fifth dimension allows you to remember that you can always gain guidance from your galactic friends and family who are constantly sending you unconditional love from the higher dimensions. Once you can consciously receive this blessing from the higher frequencies, it greatly assists you to remember the reason why you took this embodiment. Best of all, once you establish a constant, ongoing relationship with your fifth dimensional self, your sense of self expands beyond your physical world and into your higher dimensional realities. As your sense of self continually expands to include your higher dimensional selves, create a conscious ongoing communication with your higher frequencies of reality. This personal relationship with yourself is very beneficial because you can continually receive the higher perspective of what is occurring within your third dimensional reality. Hence, you are greatly freed from the lies and illusions that are constantly being sent out into your physical reality. Your expanded sense of self serves as an antidote to all the lies and illusions, because your own inner truth and revelations overrides the myriad third-dimensional illusions and lies. At first, it may appear that you are floating above your physical self, or that your physical self is limiting in some manner. You may even go through a period of confusion as to which self is my real self. However, as you gain the courage and commitment to share these higher messages in your daily life, you will find that many others are having similar experiences. Your new sense of self is returning to your true form of light body. In fact, you are remembering more and more of your fifth dimensional visits and dreams in which you are light body. Then, when you return to the physical plane, you remember to wear your third dimensional earth vessel. From our higher perspective, we observe that many of you are feeling the Kundalini fire rising up your spine in preparation for your transmutation into light body. This sends a feeling of bliss and affirmation that you are much more than a physical person, struggling through a changing world. More and more of you are remembering when and how you volunteered for your away mission to assist planet Earth. On the other hand, many galactics have never had an Earth incarnation, but have assisted Gaia from our higher dimensional realities. When Gaia was still a young planet, we Arcturians worked with the Pleiadians and the Sirians to assist Gaia during her early eras of human occupation. We use the word occupation because humans were also young in evolutions. Hence, many of them/you were more inclined to occupy and dominate the planet rather than to unconditionally love and support it. It is for that reason that many of you in the higher worlds volunteered to take an Earth vessel to assist Gaia. We send this message to you now because we wish to call you into active duty. By active duty we mean that Gaia is ready for her return to her higher frequencies of expression and she needs your assistance. How do you assist a planet? The answer is that you send Gaia unconditional love and violet fire. Unconditional love is the healing force of the multiverse, and can heal all life. The violet fire is the power of transmuting a person, place, thing, planet and/or a reality into a higher octave of resonance. However, in order to send unconditional love and violet fire out into your world, you must allow it into your own self, chakra by chakra. It is for this reason that we spent an entire month assisting our grounded ones to love themselves unconditionally. You will find that process at www.multidimensions.com web link. Since this process is unconditional, it is free of time and can be experienced in whatever now you choose. If you have not prepared yourself in this manner, we suggest that you do so. Unconditional love for yourself gives you great courage. It also greatly facilitates your memory of self, as well as your dedication to remain connected to your own higher expressions within the now of all your time on earth. Blessings to all. We are here now to assist whenever you call. The Arcturians and your galactic family. Channeled by Suzanne Lee. SuzanneLeePhD.blogspot.com